Hi everyone, welcome in this talk. If you're here today, I probably don't need to convince you of the importance of e-commerce. While this is true for B2c e-commerce, it's not always the case for B2b e-commerce. So that's what we're going to discuss today, is how to automate your B2b sales processes using an e-commerce platform, and of course using Odoo e-commerce. My name is Thomas, and I'm a business analyst at Odoo. All right, so the agenda for today, I will start with a small introduction to B2b e-commerce, what it is, what it's not. I will explain the benefits of having a B2b e-commerce for your business. I will show how to set up a B2b e-commerce and what are the features that each type of customer, each type of person are waiting for. So on one hand, the customer, on the other hand, the admin user. And I will show everything live in a demo. All right, so first, B2b e-commerce. The first point is a B2b e-commerce is not a B2c e-commerce. While it's kind of the same thing, it uses the same tool, it doesn't have the same goal. While B2c e-commerce is all about maximizing the sales, making profits, B2b is more like a tool to improve the efficiency of your customers, but also salesperson and people working for the company. So that's the big difference. All right, B2B also need to be integrated with the ERP, so the software management system. While a B2C e-commerce can sometimes stand on its own, it's not a must-have. It's not a must-have features to be integrated with an ERP. For the B2B, it's really a must-have feature. So basically, you need to offer a hub where your customers can find all their documents, so the orders, the invoices, the tickets, on one platform, on one single platform. So it needs to be integrated with an ERP. All right, so what are the benefits of offering a B2B e-commerce to your customers? So basically, it's less manual input because your customers will actually place order on their own, so you don't have a salesman or a person to actually physically typing in the orders. So it's less manual input and less human error. It's also more productivity because your salesperson will be able to focus on more interesting tasks and more tasks with added value for the customers. So they will spend less time actually taking orders. The store is open 24/7, so it means your customers can place an order at any moment of the day, and they're not bound to the schedule of their salesperson. You will reach more customers because online you have more visibility, and B2B buyers often start the research for new vendors on the internet. So you will reach more customers, potential customer. And finally, you will increase your sales, probably, because you will reach more person, but also because if you have an e-commerce, you will be able to use specific techniques and strategy to increase the number of sales and the average cart value online. So I'm thinking specifically about upselling and cross-selling. And the last benefits will be a lot more data to work with. So you will have better analytics, and you will be able to analyze the behavior of your customers better. All right, so how to set up a B2B e-commerce. We will look at it from the customer's perspective, but also from the admin user perspective. From the customer's perspective, what they need is an easy-to-use user interface. So they actually want a beautiful website. It's not because it's a B2B platform that they don't need that. Then they also need a fast browsing experience. So they need to find the right product they're looking for quickly. That means they usually need a search option and being able to filter the product from the catalog with attributes and filters. Then they need easy access to information. So they need to find what they're looking for quickly, but they also need to find the right information. So for instance, on a product, they need to access the technical information and marketing information super easy. They need a portal access, so they want to be able to log in, connect, and access all the documents, so previous orders, tasks, invoices, and so on. from one single point. They need support. They need support through live chat or ticketing, so help desk system. They need an easy way to reorder previous orders. And they also need all the mainstream features that they're used to on a regular e-commerce online. So access the e-commerce via mobile, wish list, an easy checkout, and so on. On the other hand, for the user, for the admin users, they need an integrated system. So they want all the orders coming from the website directly push to the backend and to the software management system. They also usually need to hide the prices, so they don't want to display price lists to public users publicly on the internet. And they want to manage customer accounts, so they want to be able to ask their customers to request an account and validate that account, make sure that they have the right information, so the price list, the fiscal position, and so on. They want to be able to manage the orders and have the history for each customers. And finally, assess the performances with statistics and with other data. All right, so for the demonstration, I'm going to use the website app, e-commerce app, sales application, and help desk, and we will look at it from both perspectives. So first, I will show it looks like from the customer perspective. So I will request an account and buy product, and I'll show you how the portal access looks like. And then we'll see it from the admin side, how you can actually manage the accounts and manage the orders. All right, so this is my website. For this use case, I created a website, furniture.com, and I'm selling office furnitures. So here I'm connected as a public user, so I don't have an account. So the first thing I'm prompted with is a way to request a reseller account, right? So I can go there. Obviously, I have all the other information on my website, and it's a nice looking website. Okay, as a public user, I can browse the catalog, so I can see all the products. I can see my categories on top. So it's an easy way to find the right thing. But I cannot purchase the product, right? So it's not available for sale. And I don't see the price. So here, what I can do is just log in or request an account. So this is the form to request an account as a public user. So let's just request an account. I guess I'm going to request an account to my name. I can submit. Right, so my account request has been created, and I will come back later, and I'll show you actually later how it looks like and how you can process that from the backend and the admin perspective. But for now, let's just sign into the website as another portal user, because I have another account. Okay, so this is my account as a portal user. And you can see when I sign into the website, I'm directly redirected to the portal where the customers can find all the documents. So for this specific customer, I don't have any quotation ongoing, but I have already previous orders and previous bills and invoices and also tickets, right? I'll show you each of them later, but first let's just go back to the home page. Let's just see what it looks like when you search for products. So I told you that we needed to offer the customers an easy way to find products. So this is done through the search bar. And through the search bar, you can search the product by product name or also product reference. So let's just say I'm looking for this product. Okay, and I can find directly my product. Obviously, you have the search bar everywhere on the screen. So the goal is no matter where we are on the website, to be able to access the search bar and quickly find the information we need. On this specific product, you can see that I have my internal reference. Okay, I can find it here, and I also have all the technical information linked to that product. Right, I cannot add it to cart because I did not select the right price list, so I'm going to switch. And this user has access to multiple price lists, right? He has access to the public one, but also the his main one. Right, so now when I have access to my price list as a customer, I can add my product to cart. And this is the regular way of adding to cart, so it's an easy way to check out. So I'm just gonna buy, and obviously the customers has all his address, so billing address and shipping address saved in the system, so it's super easy to switch between addresses and add new ones. So here I'm just gonna purchase that product. Okay. So I can pay and make my purchase. All right, so it's the order 49. So you can see that my payment has been received and everything is done. And from the user perspective, what the most important is that you will find a summary of all your documents in the My Account part, so the portal part of Odoo. And you can see here in my orders, I can find my order 49 right here. Okay, from here, what you can do is have a summary of what you have purchased. You can see the delivery orders. So you can see that I have a delivery orders. It's in preparation. It's not sent yet. But once we process it, in the backend with the admin users, it will update the status for the customers as well. And I also have my invoices, which has been automatically generated because I have made a successful payment. So it's super easy for the customers because you make a you make an orders, and automatically is invoiced. All right, here we can also chat with the sales person on this order. So ask a question. And the admin user or the salesperson will see this message in the backend and will be able to answer it and have the conversation from here. So everything is centralized on a specific order. The next great feature is the ability to reorder from a previous order. So I can, on each order I've made, I have button order again, which is super easy and super convenient to just reorder a previous order. So if I order this order again, it will add the product to my cart, and then I can go on with the checkout again. All right, that's from the customer's perspective. Now I'm going to switch, and I'm going to log out, and then sign in as my user admin. And I'm gonna show it from the backend, so from the backend perspective. Okay. So the first thing I need to do as the admin is to actually review the customer account request. So remember, I sent a request earlier. Here I have a specific filter to show all my account requests, and you can see here I have the account request I sent a few minutes ago. Right? When I have this, so the account request will automatically create a contact in Odoo, and all I have to do is actually update the information. So the address, the personal information, but most importantly, the sales information. So here I can assign a specific price list to this person. I'll just assign this price list. I can assign specific payment terms. So let's say 45 days, specific payment methods, fiscal position, and so on. While when everything is sorted and the information already, I can save. And I can send an invitation to start using, to create an account to this customer. So I can grant the portal access, I can grant the access, and these customers will receive an email in order to connect and create an account. Right, so that's the first part for the admin users. Then the second part is the ability to manage the orders. So the orders can be managed from the sales app or from the website app directly. And you can see here, I see all the orders that have been made on my website, and I can see the order 49 that I just did with my customer. Can open it, okay, and you can see here I have the message I just sent with this customer, so I can directly answer. Okay, I can answer to my customer. I have this conversation right here, and you can see I have all the documents related to that order. So I have the delivery, so I can process the delivery. I can see the invoice. Okay, this invoice has been automatically created. So because the customer is already paid, he paid the order online. Odoo has created the invoice and reconciled the invoice, so it's marked as paid. And the customer can automatically have access to the invoice. So no need to the customers to ask me to send the invoice. So it's super easy, super convenient. All right, and then finally, one more thing I didn't show as customers is also the possibility to send tickets. So I'm gonna show that. Okay, so we also have a help desk part, so the customers can actually create tickets if they have issues. So through a form, and the tickets that they send are located here in the help desk app. So basically, I can see all the tickets, right? And here, I received this ticket from my customer earlier, so I need help with orders. Okay, and I can directly answer and communicate with my customers right here. So what it looks like on the website, it's a form page. So you have a help page, okay, and you can submit a ticket, and this ticket is automatically linked to the customer account if you're connected. So the main goal with Odoo, building a B2B website, is that you have everything integrated. So you have the customer information, the orders, the invoice, so the accounting part, that is done automatically. So you don't have to take the information and manually create it in another software. Everything is in the same place. And it's super convenient for the customers because you can access everything from the My Account part of the website. Obviously, there are a ton of features I didn't show during this demonstration because we have a limited time. But if you have any questions regarding what I explained or topics I didn't cover, feel free to ask your question because we will have a small Q&A session right now. question, feel free, and I will be happy to answer your question. Thank you.
Hi.
Hey.
I wanted to ask if we can be showing the retail price along with the dealer price discounted on the B2B product
If we can show
portal.
the retail price with...
Yes, recommended retail. So you have a product and it retails for €100, but your dealer gets a 25% discount. So when he logs in, he knows the product sells for 100, but he can buy it for 75.
Oh, okay, yeah. So basically you want to display two prices.
Yeah. Although you put him in a category of VIP customers, which is like his discounted price, but how does he know the actual retail price of a product?
So it is not something that we offer basically, but it's possible to customize and have this option super easily. So the idea is to actually display another field on your product page. So exactly the same way I did it with the technical information, because the technical information is a field on the product. So let's see this field here. So you see here, this field, I added this field with Odoo Studio. So I created a new field, and I decided to display this field on my product page. So basically, if you want to add a retailer price or a resale price next to the real price of the product, you can do it with these features. And it's done in the website configuration. I have a little issue with the internet. Well, let's try again. Well, basically on the website you can choose the field from the product page that you want to display on the front-end product page. So you can do that with this feature. Yeah, next question.
A question about EDI. What about EDI if customers, they want to send XML orders and do some punch-out catalog management, as an example?
Okay, so your question is, what about API, right?
ADI, it's...
Oh, ADI.
EDI, but API is also part of the answer, I assume.
What's the use case?
A customer not willing to go and browse on your website, but they want to send XML orders because they have their own e-procurement platform and they want to use they want you to order in an automated way, meaning product data synchronized on both ends, right? So they have the price list already in the backend, and then they want to place an XML transaction so that it creates an order in your application, in your ERP.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can connect with Odoo, with the Odoo API, and basically push information or pull information with the API. I'm not sure I'm answering the question, but...
Yeah, if you say there is an API and no packaged solution, it's up to be built, right? It needs to be built up.
Well, I think we can discuss after the Q&A session in details that question, right? Yeah, next question. Here. Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
It's a question related to the first question, actually. In some businesses, they sell retail and wholesale. Okay, so they still want the B2B business to see the retail price rather than just put a field in there. So when they come into the website, they see the regular prices. When they log in, they see like a slash on the regular price and they see their own price. It's like a sale. You gotta, okay. That's usually when they want to do that, when they do both. So the customer always sees both.
Okay, so what we have Also, is the possibility to have price. So we have a comparison price. So this is also a new feature from Odoo 16. And can add a comparison price to the price at which you sell your product. So on the product page, I take this one. Okay. So you see here, I have compared to price. Let's say the sales price is the price I sell it, and the retail price would be 500. Right. So now on my product page, I can see like this. Obviously, this is probably not exactly what you want, but you can always customize the HTML of the page because Odoo is open, and you can like move that one row back and just write retail price, and that would probably do the trick.
Can I answer the second question? Because there is already
it's one question per person, and then we can check together after.
Yeah, I just wanted there is EDI integration already available. EDI integration is already available.
No.
Through a US vendor.
No, but I mean we can answer after the presentation. One more question, and then no, it's over. All right. So I will answer all the questions here right now. If you have more questions, so feel free to come. And thank you very much, and enjoy the lunch.